The city lights are fading slow. Another midnight comes and goes. The radio is playing low, a song we used to know. I drove past places we once knew, the corner diner after 2. The little street where I met you still feels the same somehow. I told myself I'd moved along, that I was stronger than this song. But every promise I've held on feels weaker tonight. And every shadow on these walls keeps whispering your name. Midnight call, midnight call. My hand keeps reaching for the phone. I know it's late, I know it's wrong, but I don't wanna be alone. Midnight call, your memory won't let me fall asleep. One more time, just hear your voice, that's all I really need tonight. The summer air is cool outside, the moon is hanging over town. I keep the window open wide to let the silence out. There's an old photograph nearby, a faded smile, a younger life. 1,000 dreams we left behind, still shining in my eyes. I wonder where you are right now, if someone else is making you laugh, if you still think about the past the way I do. And every mile I've traveled since leads right back to you. Midnight call, my hand keeps reaching for the phone. I know it's late, I know it's wrong, but I don't wanna be alone. Midnight call, your memory won't let me fall asleep. One more time, just hear your voice, that's all I really need tonight. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally let you go. Maybe tomorrow your ghost won't follow me home. Maybe the sunrise will change the way I feel. But here in the darkness, you're the only thing that's real. The clock keeps moving toward dawn. The world is quiet as a dream. The night keeps asking me how long this heart can keep believing. I finally pick the receiver up, my fingers slowly dial your number. 1 ring, 2 rings, then suddenly I stop, because some memories survive, not because they come alive, but because they teach us why we loved at all. Midnight call, the numbers glowing in my hand. I almost crossed that fragile line between the past and where I am. Midnight call, I close of every road I'm on. The morning light begins to rise, the stars are fading from the sky. And though I never made that call, I still heard your voice tonight. I saw you walking down Main Street on a bright July afternoon. The sunlight dancing in your hair like it knew a secret too. You smiled at someone passing by and the whole world seemed to stop. I don't know why I noticed then, but I couldn't help but watch. You wore a faded denim jacket over a white cotton dress, the kind of simple little style that somehow looked the best. I told myself she's just a stranger and tried to walk away, but something in my heart kept saying, you should remember this day. Some people passed right through your life like shadows in the rain, but some arrive and suddenly nothing feels the same. Summer girl, you came into my world like sunshine through an open window. Talked for hours at that little coffee shop, the one beside the movie theater where the old clock never stopped. We shared our dreams, we shared our stories, we shared the songs we loved, and every conversation felt like something sent from above. You tell me all about your family, your favorite books and places too, and every tiny little detail made me fall more into you. I started looking forward to every Friday after work, just knowing I'd get one more chance to see your smile again. I used to think that love arrived like lightning from above, but maybe it begins instead with simple things enough. Summer girl, you came into my world like sunshine through an open window. Life keeps moving, people change, and seasons come and go. But some moments stay forever, long after summer goes. And if someday we're far apart and years have passed us by, I'll still remember who you were, the girl who changed my life. Summer girl, you came into my world like sunshine through an open window. Summer girl, you turned an ordinary day into a memory I'll never let go. Every laugh, every smile, every moment stays a while. Summer girl, you'll always be the sweetest part of summertime. Summer girl, you'll always be the song I hear when summer shines. The sun goes down, the years roll by, but some memories never fade, and you'll forever be my summer girl. My summer girl. Everybody told me not to fall, said your name came with a warning sign. They said you'd lead the way, you always do, and I'd be wasting all my time. I laughed and said they didn't know you the way I thought I did back then. I thought somehow I'd be the difference, the one you'd never leave again. But every time you disappeared, you'd come back with that smile, and somehow I'd forget the lonely nights for just a little while. I should've walked away the very first time that you let me down, but here I am tonight, still hanging around. Maybe love isn't always wise, maybe hearts don't follow rules. Sometimes we already know the ending and still choose. I got broken on purpose, fell right into your fire. I knew the risk, I saw the danger, but I couldn't fight desire. Broken on purpose, every warning sign was clear, but I'd rather spend one moment with you than a lifetime wishing you were here. And maybe that's crazy, maybe that's true, but I got broken falling for you. There were nights we'd drive forever, windows down and radio loud. You'd sing along to every chorus like nobody else was around. For a while I thought we'd make it, for a while it felt so real, like every dream I'd ever wanted was finally within my reach. saw you. You were standing alone under neon reflections in the heart of a city glow. Everybody knew your name, but nobody knew your heart. You had a reputation for tearing worlds apart. I remember all the warnings from every friend I knew. Stay away from that girl, but I couldn't look away from you. There was something in your smile, something in the way you moved, like a mystery I had to follow, even if I knew I'd lose. Dangerous eyes, looking straight through me, like you already knew what I was too blind to see. Dangerous eyes, pulling me closer every night. I should walk away, but I keep getting lost in those dangerous eyes. We spent a summer chasing moonlight, driving nowhere after dark, listening to old songs while the city lit the stars. You'd laugh and change the subject whenever feelings came around, like love was just a language you never wanted to learn. Still I kept believing that maybe someday you'd stay, that maybe all you're running would finally fade away. But some hearts are wild rivers, never meant to stand still, and some people leave a mark on you, no matter how hard you will. Dangerous eyes, looking straight through me, like you already knew what I was too blind to see. Dangerous eyes, pulling me closer every night. I should walk away, but I keep getting lost in those dangerous eyes. And one September evening, the air turned cold and gray. You said there was something you needed to explain. You told me you were leaving, chasing dreams across the coast, and somehow in that moment I knew I'd miss you most. I tried to sound courageous, I tried to play it cool, but the truth was breaking quietly inside this fool. Some people arrive like a storm and leave like the wind. Some become a lesson you carry within. And though you never promised forever or anything close, you gave me memories that I'll treasure the most. dancing through the memory. It's not a lonely kind of feeling, it's something warm and true. Like life keeps finding little ways to remind me about you. And every day gets brighter whenever you appear. Even if it's just a memory whispering in my ear. Every song I hear, every passing light makes me think of you tonight. You're an echo in my mind, playing over all the time. Like a melody I can't leave behind. Every street and every sign feels like you've been there before. You're an echo in my mind, and I keep wanting more. Maybe that's what love becomes, not fireworks above, but little moments through the day that quietly speak of love. And every time I hear your name, I find myself smiling You're an echo in my mind, playing over all the time. Like a melody I can't leave behind. Every street and every sign feels like you've been there before. You're an echo in my mind, and I keep wanting more. You're an echo in my mind, the sweetest song I've ever known. The sun goes down, the stars appear, and somehow you're still here. like you belonged right there. And suddenly the whole night changed the moment that you appeared. The lights were shining, the band was playing, somehow time stood still. One last dance downtown before the night is gone. Let's keep this feeling going till the break of dawn. One last dance downtown, just you and me tonight, holding on to memories under neon lights. The streets outside were full of life. The summer air was warm. We talked about 1,000 things while leaning on your car. The radio played softly as we watched the traffic pass. And for a little while, I wish that night could last. The stars above us seem to tell us, don't let this moment go. One last dance downtown before the night is gone. Let's keep this feeling going till the break of dawn. One last dance downtown, just you and me tonight, holding on to memories under neon lights. Years from now, I know I'll remember the music, the laughter, the way you smiled. Some nights become forever in a little while. One last dance downtown before the night is gone. Let's keep this feeling going till the break of dawn. One last dance downtown, just you and me tonight, holding on to memories under neon lights. The music fades, the night moves on, but I remember this song. Friday evening, bags packed lightly. We pulled up outside my place. That familiar smile you've given 100 times still feels the same. We drove with nowhere really planned, just following the setting sun. Some of the best things in this life begin before they're even done. The miles keep rolling by like a song on the radio, and I already know this weekend stay. We found a little roadside diner just outside a coastal town. Shared a booth beside the window while the evening settled down. You laughed so hard at something silly that I nearly missed my turn. Funny how the smallest moments become the ones you learn to carry through the busy days when you're not around. And suddenly the quiet feels a little too loud. The stars are coming out, the city feels far away. And I wish I could say I could use one more weekend, one more Saturday with you, one more long drive by the ocean, watching skies of endless blue. One more weekend before Monday steals you away. If I had one wish tonight, I'd make this weekend stay. Maybe that's the secret of every great love story. Not the grand occasions, but ordinary glory. The moments that feel simple while they're passing by, then become the memories you treasure all your I could use one more weekend, one more Sunday afternoon, one more sunset in the distance, one more favorite summer tune. One more weekend before the world starts moving fast. If I had one wish tonight, I'd make this feeling last. The road goes on, the lights grow small, and I already miss it all. But your heartbeat is still here. are simpler than they seem. The city moves on, the night rolls through, but I'm still smiling because of you. Saturday morning, clear blue sky. You climbed in and smiled at me. No destination on the dashboard, no plans we had to keep. The radio found an old love song as we rolled out of town. And somehow every worry I had just disappeared somehow. The highway stretched before us like a story yet untold. And with your hand resting beside mine, the world felt made of gold. We didn't need a reason, we didn't need a map. Passenger seat love, riding next to me, turning every mile into a We keep driving nice and slow. Is quiet this evening, the television's playing low. The same old chair beside the window, the same familiar glow. Your coffee cup is in the kitchen, your sweater hangs behind the door. Everything is where you left it, but you're not here anymore. The wind is moving through the trees, the storm is somewhere far away. And every time headlights pass by, I look toward the driveway. Funny how a week can feel like 1,000 years. Empty driveway, every night I look outside, hoping I'll see your headlights turning into night. Empty driveway, like a picture missing you. The whole world still looks the same, but it doesn't feel like it used to until you come home. You said it wouldn't be forever, just a little time apart. A business trip across the country, nothing to break a heart. But somehow every room feels larger, every evening feels too long. And even all my favorite places feel a little wrong. I drove past our favorite diner, the one beside the old train tracks. The waitress asked where you were and when you'd be coming back. It's strange how much you miss someone in ordinary ways. Empty driveway, every night I look outside, hoping I'll see your headlights turning into night. Empty driveway, like a picture missing you. The whole world still looks the same, but it doesn't feel like it used to until you come home. Some people measure distance in miles across the map, but lovers know the real distance is the space between two hands. And every sunset without you feels a little less complete, like a song missing its melody, or a heart missing its beat. Tomorrow you'll be here, and all this lonely silence will finally disappear. Empty driveway, just one more night to get through, then the lights will shine again, and I'll be standing there for you. Empty driveway, waiting faithfully for the moment you come home to me. porch light glows, the night rolls on, and I leave it on until dawn. Until dawn. Rain came down without a warning on an ordinary Friday night. Storefront lights were softly glowing through the silver city light. I pulled my jacket a little closer as I walked those familiar roads, past the theater and the corner cafe where we used to go. The years have moved like passing trains, but some things never leave, like certain songs or certain streets or memories you keep. And every drop that hits the pavement seems to bring you back again. Rain on Main Street, falling through the night, turning every reflection into pieces of our life. Rain on Main Street, washing over yesterday, but somehow your memory never fades away. The old bookstore still stands there, just across from the avenue. I stopped beneath the awning and thought about me and you. We used to talk for hours there about dreams we'd someday chase. Funny how I still remember the smile upon your face. Maybe you're somewhere happy, maybe you found your way, but part of me still wonders what I'd say if you appeared today. Because some hearts move forward but never quite forget. Rain on Main Street, falling through the night, turning every reflection into pieces of our life. Rain on Main Street, washing over yesterday, but somehow your memory never fades away. And through the rain across the street, for just a second I believe I saw your silhouette standing there like a scene from an old dream. Maybe it wasn't really you, or maybe it was, but for one beautiful moment my heart felt young again. somewhere you still walk through my dreams. Hangs beside the hallway mirror, just where you left it long ago. A little faded around the sleeves now, but somehow I can't let it go. I tell myself it's just an old coat, nothing more than cloth and thread. But every time I reach to move it, your voice runs through my head. The sin is gone, the years have passed, the colors aren't as bright. But somehow when I see it there, it feels like last July. Funny how the smallest things can hold the biggest memories. I'm still wearing your jacket on cold and lonely nights, still holding on to pieces of a life Your jacket hangs there like an old friend. Have all gone home. The little beach town that felt alive feels different when you're alone. The nights arrive a little sooner. The air is cooler than before. And every change around me seems to remind me something's changed for sure. Sunsets with nowhere we had to be. Now September's standing at the door like a stranger watching me. Some seasons stay forever, some were never meant to stay. Late summer goodbye came without a warning sign, like the last colors in the evening sky. Late summer goodbye, I watch the seasons slowly fade, and somewhere in between I watched us drift away. Found your name inside a notebook between the pages of July, written beside a list of places we said we'd visit sometime. The Ferris wheel still turns each evening, the waves still roll against the shore. Funny how the world keeps moving like nothing changed. But every song we used to listen to feels different now, somehow. And every memory grows louder, the quieter this town becomes. Some people leave all at once, some disappear little by little. Late summer goodbye came without a sign, like the last colors in the evening sky. Late summer goodbye, I watch the seasons slowly fade, and somewhere in between I watched us drift away. Maybe we didn't break apart, maybe we simply changed, like August turning into autumn. Nothing dramatic, nothing to blame, just two hearts following different roads through different days. The station clock keeps ticking slowly as people hurry through the crowd. Suitcases roll across the platform while announcements echo loud. You stand a little ways before me, your ticket folded in your hand, and suddenly 1,000 memories flash by faster than I can stand. We said the words we had to say, the kind that leave your heart behind. But even now a part of me still hopes you'll change your mind. The train is almost here and time is running out. If you turn around, if you look my way, maybe all the things we lost won't have to stay that way. If you turn around before you disappear, you'll see I'm still standing here waiting for you. The summer we spent by the ocean, the nights we drove beneath the stars, the promises we made so easily back when forever felt like ours. I know that life can pull us different ways. I know that people sometimes change, but watching you lights grow small, and for a moment I think you turned it off. Sunday morning together, the sunlight finds its way through the curtains on the wall, a quiet little melody from the radio down the hall. Coffee on the kitchen table, your favorite record starts to play, and suddenly this ordinary morning feels like the perfect day. You smile without a reason and reach across for my hand. Sometimes the best moments in life aren't the ones we ever planned. No fireworks, no grand parade, just simple love. Paper lies forgotten beside the window by the door, because every conversation feels more important than before. We talk about a summer vacation, maybe somewhere by the sea, or maybe we'll stay right here, and that's enough for me. The neighborhood is waking slowly, children laughing down the street, and somehow every little sound feels softer and more sweet. The years move fast, the seasons fly, but some moments never say goodbye. Sunday morning together, nothing else I'd rather do, no place I'd rather be than right here next to you. Sunday morning together, watching the world wake up outside. These are the moments I'll remember all my life. I used to think that happiness was somewhere down the road, something I had yet to find, some distant place to go. But sitting here beside you, I finally learned the truth. Sometimes happiness is simply sharing a quiet morning with you. feels a little closer to the truth. Someday morning together, that's where I belong. The coffee's warm, the day begins, and life feels good again. There's a little house on Maple Street with a white fence out front. The paint could use some fixing, and the porch leans just a little bit. The kitchen isn't very big, the living room is small, but every time we talk about it, it feels like it has it all. A place for Sunday mornings, a place for old guitars, a place to sit together and count the evening stars. We don't need a mansion, we don't need a view, as long as I'm sharing it all with you. Our little house, that's where I wanna be. A front porch swing and your hand in mine sounds like paradise to me. Our little house, filled with laughter and love. Maybe it's more to the rest of the world, but it's more than enough. We'll plant flowers by the walkway, maybe paint the bedroom blue, hang photographs of road trips and all the things we've been through. The neighbors will all know our names, the dog will run across the yard, and every evening coming home won't feel very hard. We'll watch old movies on rainy nights and dance in the kitchen sometimes, and turn ordinary days into our favorite kind. The best dreams aren't always grand, sometimes they're simple and true. Our little house, that's where I wanna be. A front porch swing and your hand in mine sounds like paradise to me. Our little house, filled with laughter and love. Maybe it's more to the rest of the world, but it's more than enough. Years from now, when our hair turns gray and the seasons keep rolling by, I hope we're still sitting on that porch watching another sunset sky, talking about old memories and all the roads we've traveled through, still finding new reasons to fall in love with you. Our little house, that's where I wanna stay. and home is wherever you are. Slow dancing years, I still remember that summer evening when I first asked you for a dance. The band was playing in the corner and neither of us had a plan. We were young enough to believe the world was ours to find. Back when every road ahead seemed endless in our minds. Now the years have come and gone like pages turning in the wind. But somehow every chapter feels better than it's ever been. The songs may change, the seasons too, but some things never do. These slow dancing years have been the best of my life. Through every dream, through every tear, you've been right by my side. Slow dancing years, still holding you close tonight. And after all this time, you still make my heart come alive. We've seen cities rise around us, watched old neighborhoods disappear. We've packed boxes, raised memories, and celebrated countless years. We've had days we didn't agree, moments we couldn't understand, but somehow we always found our way back to where we began. And every photograph reminds me how quickly time can fly. But every time I look at you, I still see that sparkle in your eyes. The world keeps turning, the years roll on, but our song carries on. These slow dancing years have been the best of my life. Through every dream, through every tear, you've been right by my side. Slow dancing years, still holding you close tonight. And after all this time, you still make my heart come alive. Someday the music may grow softer, and our steps may not move as fast. But if you're standing beside me, that's all I'll ever ask. Because love was never about perfection or chasing yesterday. It's choosing each other again and again every day. The song plays on, and we're still dancing after all these years. Every season with you, springtime mornings when the flowers first appear, walking through the neighborhood with your hand held close to mine. The world felt fresh and full of wonder, like it had just begun, and somehow every little day felt brighter in the sun. Ocean waves and coastal drives, we chase sunsets down the shoreline and talk beneath the stars at night. Then autumn painted all the hillsides, gold and amber in the breeze. We learned that life keeps moving like the leaves upon the trees. And when winter finally found us with its quiet once more. way. Every season with you, again and again. Spring returns, the snow will fall, and I'll love you through them all. The city lights are fading slowly as midnight settles in. The highway stretches out before us like it's always done. The radio's playing softly, suddenly I find myself thinking about the roads we've known, from summer days and coastal highways to rainy nights downtown, from first second chances, through every time love came around. The miles disappear behind us like pages in a book, and every memory feels alive every time I look at you. Funny how a lifetime can feel like a song when you've shared it with the right one all along. This is the last song on the radio, the final melody tonight, and if the music fades away, I'll still be holding you tight. The last song on the radio, playing through the turned a house into a home. Like every dream we built together, still burning bright.